Right, finally, Firestarter Day 3. Probably the easiest of the three. It's basically just a repurposed bank heist map. So if you've ever done a bank heist like solo or stealth, either of those or a combination, you'll be able to do this. So first order of business, if you've got a chameleon aced in this case, is to try and get into that office there and try to pick up the keycard that's possibly in there. I've learned since this recording, because I just installed Wolfhut then, that in the corner where you can see all those little icons there'd be an image of a keycard, and it'd say one there, or however many there are. So in this case, I can see that there isn't one there, which would mean that there isn't one in the office. But at that point, I didn't know it, so I was checking for it, and it illustrates what I want to do is, if there's a keycard, it'll be here on the table, and you can pick it up, which will make things a little bit easier for you. So it means you can get into the security room right there a lot faster.
For my brother.
What I have to do instead is, take care of the bank manager to get the key card. You can also just jam your way in there with jammers, but I prefer to have at least one jammer ready for later on when you have to kill the last guard. So, since that's not an option, we'll be having to kill the guards while there's cameras there, which just makes it a bit more annoying. Not much. Watch out for cameras up here. There can be a camera on the roof, which will really make this a bit harder, because you can't kill them up here in the roof, leaving it a bit more exposed. There's in total 4 guards in the map. One of them is in the security room, so 3 guards wandering about the map that you have to take care of. I'd suggest taking care of the camera guy, and then the 2 of the 3 wandering guys, and then I'd throw down a jammer, and then kill the civilians, or get them down, and kill the guard. And then deal with his pager once the jammer is out. It gives you ample time to deal with the civilians before you have to deal with this jammer. Because that's usually what goes wrong, is that you have both a pager and civilian to deal with. Also, these 2 fuckers over here are annoying. I'd suggest getting them down as the first thing, basically, because having them getting alerted while you're dealing with everything inside the bank is really annoying. There we just have another guard walking out here. That's perfect. That's the 2 wandering about. Now we just have to get rid of the camera guy, which I'll do in a second. I've got to say though, I really like this. Let's say the context of this heist. I don't necessarily like the heist itself, but like knowing that Hector is the rat, sort of put some context to these heists that you're doing for him. And I just really like the 3-day heist that he's got. I also like the rats one, except for the fact that I can't do it because it's not a stealth mission, so I'd have to get a group together to do it with. But I really like his heists because they seem a little bit more complicated than most of the other heists. Maybe the elephant rivals him, mostly with framing frame though, not so much with election day. So here we go, just clearing out the civilians. I'm a little on edge because I can't find the guard, so I end up just shooting all of them instead of actually tying them down. As Bane is saying, please tie down some people, don't go fucking Rambo on them, or whatever it is I'm doing. And that was the guy with the guy with the key card, which we'll be using in a second. And there we finally find the guard. He's outside, which I have never experienced before. Not sure if the guard routes are specific to this version of the map, the day 3, or if it's just a randomly generated version of the map that I haven't experienced before. Yeah, the guy at the end of the pager tends to freak out a bit when you reach the 4, answered pages, because that's the limit, and it's like, no more, stop it. I'm just gonna go upstairs to deal with this. This is very easy to forget when you've done a whole bunch of bank heists, and then, suddenly have to do this one, because it's just this little thing you have to take care of before you try to set up the drill. Also, what is up with the, trying to activate one of those keycards? It will not allow you to. It will want you to use the drill or set up a jammer. It's really fucking annoying. Anyway, as I was saying, I really like Hector a lot more than I do most of the other heist people, Gage and so on. Heist providers. The dentist is interesting, but Hector's always been the most interesting to me. Also from the web series, he was kind of badass. So here's a thermal drill, just gotta set that up. And probably gonna speed it up from here, because there's not much to do other than, you know, take care of civilians out here and just wait for the drill to do its thing. One thing I didn't do in this heist was bring a soul. I hadn't unlocked it by then, because I just prestiged, or whatever it's called, infamied. But you know, bring that with you, because it allows you to get through the gate that's on the other side, that's sometimes locked on the other side of the vault door, and also allows you to get into the 2 ATMs at the front desk. What I'm gonna do while I wait here is just run around and get care packages, and also look for instant cash. Anyway, see you on the other side.
Follow. Come on. Come with me. Follow me. Follow. Come with me. Come on. Follow. Come with me. Follow. Follow me. Come with me. Follow. Come with me. Come on. Follow. Follow me. Follow. Come with me. Come on. Come with me. Follow.
And we're through. Now in this case, that door is not locked. If it is, you'll have to either saw it open if you've brought a saw, or you'll have to wait for another drill, just to slow you down even further. It does really hurt me to burn that much cash, but a job's a job.
It's not about money, it's about sending a message.
Now I just decided to lockpick these while I waited for the cash to burn. If I'd brought the saw, I'd probably open all of them, but lockpicking all of them open is insane. I'm not gonna do that. I'm lucky to find some money in here later on, as you'll see, which will just add a bit more to my payday. I'm sure you could get a lot more cash from this day if you happen to grab all of those. I'm not sure if it's how many of those there can be in those. I'm not sure if it functions as a deposit box version of the map or just a normal like cash or gold version with how much loot that spawns in those. Just checking constantly to see how far I've gotten with that. I think I'm about halfway right now. However, not having a lot of bags to carry out of the mission makes it a little faster, which is nice. I'm used to always having like a bag carrying marathon when I'm about done with a mission, which is a little annoying. Sometimes view this game as a bit of a bag carrying simulator, because it gets a little obnoxious sometimes, especially if you're doing Shadow Raid, for example.
Okay, that's enough. Get the recording and let's get out of here.
Right then. Watch out for that fire, by the way. Could be a little annoying. Kind of helped me out though, because when my armor is all removed, I get a speed boost, so I walk faster. Well, that's the case. So you could use that if you want to be even faster.
Scratched.
And that's it. That's Firestarter, Day 3. Very interesting set of heists, and that's how you do them solo. Thank you for watching. This has been Stax, signing out.
The Mendoza money in the U.S.